Well, take a look at this. A double-decker ferry ride in the Bahamas taking a scary turn as the vessel tips over, ultimately sinking. At least one passenger, a Colorado woman, was pronounced dead.
Well, this video and images were captured by a Platteville woman who was vacationing in the Bahamas. She and her husband, two of the 119 passengers on board the ride to a private island. She spoke to our Armand Rahman about her harrowing tale of survival. Armand?
Kelly and Chad Shizzle's cruise to the Bahamas turned into a struggle through chaotic waves, into a fishing boat, and finally helping panicked passengers ashore.
Literally sinking.
Just in general, you're not sleeping well at night because it's just going through your head again.
The last day of Kelly Shizzle's cruise to the Bahamas now drown all the good memories of her trip.
Well, even that boat ride out there, we were having fun, like playing music. Everybody was just looking at all the pretty water.
Suddenly, everyone on the top floor with Kelly lurched forward, thinking the captain hit the brakes.
Then we looked over the edge and we realized that the front end of the boat had been pulled into the water. And then I was on the side where it started to tip.
They waited for any crew members to give them instructions, eventually putting on life jackets and moving to one side.
It was kind of a slow sink, but because the waves were moving, you would like randomly, the boat would just be like up and then it would go down a little bit, then it would be more steep. It was, yeah, it was like literally like the scene on Titanic when people are hanging onto the rails just trying to stay up.
Kelly and some others decided it was time to jump into the choppy water.
Especially if you were swimming forward, it would like push you forward, then pull you back, and then push you back forward, and you'd be swimming in the same spot.
She says she got into a fishing boat and helped others, including one of the ferry's crew.
She was crying, freaking out, and so I calmed her down a little bit. I'm like, what do you want me to tell people to do? Like, what's protocol? And she said, I don't know.
Throughout the chaos, Kelly got separated from her husband, Chad. That's when fear set in because he has a defibrillator in his chest.
And having that and being in just the middle of the ocean, like if he's shocked and go unconscious, then what?
Chad got onto another boat and the two were reunited on shore later. From that point until now back home, Kelly says she's surprised how little she's heard from the ferry company.
If you need this, like crisis intervention, counseling, please feel free to call these numbers or whatever, but we haven't even been offered that.
That's why she said when it comes to trips with any type of risk, think of a plan.
Where would I go? What would I do? What could I do to help myself? What could I do to help others? Just kind of have a strategy in mind before it does happen.
And Bahamian police say they're investigating what may have caused this incident.